We are live from Hollywood on the homeland of the Tongva Territory. The 26th Red Nation Celebration Red Nation Awards nominations.
Hollywood has Oscar, Broadway has Tony, television has the Emmy, and Indian country has the Red Nation Film Award of Excellence. Hollywood and Indian country's biggest night for American Indian and Indigenous voices, cementing the Native image at the forefront of the industry, highlighting the very best American Indian and Indigenous contributions in film, television, comedy, music, and the arts.
RNCI Red Nation Awards will be held on November 14th after our in-person 26th Red Nation International Film Festival.
And we want to thank our sponsors, supporters, and partners for our nominee presentation.
Good morning and welcome to the nominations for the 26th RNCI Red Nation Awards. I am Janelle Romero, and I will introduce myself in my traditional way. Donse oyante weyanka poem, people who see this woman, Konse. I'm an actress, director, a member of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, CEO, founder of Red Nation Celebration Institute, and president of Red Nation International Film Festival and Awards. RNCI has established a rich legacy of work supporting more than 5,000 Native and Indigenous filmmakers through its streaming company, Red Nation Television Network, amplifying more than 839 Native Indigenous filmmakers through its Red Nation International Film Festival. We welcome you today to the nominations.
And hi, my name is Amanda Wiss, and I'm an actress. You might know me from Silverado, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and Powwow Highway, which is where I met Janelle. And thank you so much for having me here today with this exciting presentation. This has been another outstanding year for the Native cinema. We're experiencing Native Indigenous peoples in a new way with more visibility, more inclusion, with the doors opening to the Native narrative within the entertainment industry. Who tells the story matters. Films submitted this year are from the United States, Canada, Mexico, Australia, Chile, and New Zealand. 65 official selections, 7 features, 19 documentaries, and 38 shorts. 28 of these films are directed by women.
RNIFF is home to the Native Indigenous documentary storytellers. And this year, the festival will screen 19 documentaries. In this vein, we will provide retrospectives for 2 distinguished recent award-winning docs. Invisible Hand by Joshua P. Probanik and Melissa A. Troutman, produced by Mark Raffio. And Awake, A Dream from Standing Rock, a film by Josh Fox, James Bobone, and the late, great Myron Dewey.
RNCI recognizes film, television, and Native communities with our RNCI Red Nation Awards. Those will be announced at the RNCI Red Nation Awards on November 14th in Beverly Hills. We are moments away from our first announcements, but first, let's watch the trailer for the 26th RNCI Red Nation International Film Festival.
Our first nominees: Best Animated Shorts, My Weaving Hands; Woven Hoops; Goosecap and Nogami; Johnny Crow; The Ancestral Tree.
Best Live Action Short Film: She Whistles, The Dark Valley, Je Promets, Weinabuzu and Bugwajinini, Kana'a Hut E'e.
Best Documentary Short: Joe Buffalo, The Lakota Daughters, Mana Mai Ola, Love in the Valley. Each year, we honor individuals with our RNCI Red Nation Honors, recognizing networks, studios, production companies, and tribal nations for their vision of inclusion and hiring Native Indigenous talent in front of and behind the camera. And this year's recipients are
National Congress of American Indian, Reservation Dogs FX Network, The Voice, NBC Universal, Rutherford Files, NBC Peacock.
Now, for Best Documentary Feature, the nominees are Mariposas de Campo, Manzanar Devidit When Water Becomes Dust, From Earth to Sky, D-Day Warriors, It Was Our War Too, Home from School, The Children of Carlisle.
I'm excited to see these films for Best International Documentary Feature. I'm excited to see all these movies. They all look so good. Best International Documentary Feature. The Keepers of the Corn. Jacques Mir, Caretaker of Pregnancy and Birth. Frontera. The Work of Art.
Now let's get ready for some divine performances. For outstanding performance by an actress in a supporting role. Violet Nelson for Night Raiders. Gail Maurice for Night Raiders. Pamela Matthews for Night Raiders. Sherry Foster for Wild Indian. Melanie Bobby for Portraits from a Fire.
And now, outstanding performance by an actor in a supporting role. Asavik Kustachin for Portraits from a Fire. Isaiah Fogarty for Portraits from a Fire. Sammy Stump for Portraits from a Fire. And outstanding performance by an actress in a leading role. El Maya Tailfeathers for Night Raiders. Brooklyn Letexier Hart for Night Raiders. Ronnie House Gauthier for Abducted. Olivia Kate Latridis for Abducted. Pauline Bob King for Portraits from a Fire.
Outstanding performance by an actor in a leading role. Alex Tarrant for Night Raiders. Nathaniel Acarnt for Portraits from a Fire. William Lulula for Portraits from a Fire. Michael Gray Eyes for Wild Indian. Shanskay Spencer for Wild Indian. Graham Greene for Antlers. And Joel Olette for Abducted.
RNCI Red Nation International Film Festival created Red Nation Honor Awards and is the only film festival in the world with these special recognitions dedicated in honoring and named after Marlon Brando, Chief Dan George, Edward Albert Jr., Edward R. Roybal, Edward R. Roybal, all endorsed by family members. In addition, the festival has the RNCI Lifetime Achievement Award, the Janelle Romero Humanitarian Award, the Film Consultant Award, the Courage Award, the Indigenous Journalist Award, the American Indian Heritage Month Award.
Here's the big one. Achievement in directing. Dennis Goulet, Night Raiders. Scott Cooper, Antlers. Lionel Mitchell Corbain, Wild Indian. Daniel Foreman and Stephen McMichael, Abducted. Travar Mack, Portraits from a Fire.
And now, the Best Picture nominees. Night Raiders, Antlers, Wild Indian, Abducted, Portraits from a Fire. Congratulations to all the nominees, and we'll see you at the 26th Red Nation International Film Festival, November 1st through 30th, in person and virtually. See you on the silver screen.
Thank you for tuning in this morning, and see you all in person at the RNCI Red Nation Awards on November 14th at the Fine Arts Theater in Beverly Hills. And watch RNCI Red Nation Awards live only on Red Nation Television Network, the trustworthy Native Indigenous content provider. Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
Congratulations, nominees.
Congratulations.